My sister-in-law demanded I return the wedding dress she threw away after I transformed it for my own wedding. Now she's turned my entire family against me 8 months ago. My fiancé Eston's sister Emma had a dramatic meltdown the week after her wedding. She and her husband had a huge fight about wedding expenses, and she showed up at my apartment in tears with 3 garbage bags. I never want to see any of this again, she sobbed, dumping the bags in my living room. Just get rid of it all. I can't even look at it. Inside was her wedding dress, decorations, photo props, and various other items from her wedding. When I asked if she was sure, she insisted I throw everything away or donate it. She didn't care as long as it disappeared. The dress was beautiful, a designer gown that had cost $3,200 according to the receipt, still pinned to the garment bag. It seemed wasteful to trash it, so I carefully stored it in my closet, thinking she might change her mind once. She calmed down. 2 months later, when she still hadn't mentioned any of the items, I took another look at the dress. It was a size 10, and I am a size 4, but the classic silhouette and quality fabric gave me an idea. My own wedding was coming up, and my budget was tight after putting most of my savings toward a house down payment with my fiancé Eston. I'd been eyeing simple dresses under $500, nothing like the intricately beaded designer gown now in my possession. On impulse, I took it to a seamstress friend to see if it could be altered for $350. She transformed it, taking it in considerably, removing the long train, changing the neckline from sweetheart to bateau, and dyeing the originally cream-colored fabric to a pale blush that had always been my dream. I added vintage lace for my grandmother's veil around the new sleeves. When finished, it looked nothing like the original dress. Last week, I posted some pre-wedding photos on Instagram, excited about my upcoming wedding. Emma called me hours later, voice shaking. "Is that my wedding dress you mutilated?" she demanded. I reminded her that she'd explicitly told me to get rid of everything, that she'd been clear the items were trash to her. I explained how much work went into transforming it into something completely different. I was emotional, Mrs. I didn't mean my $3,200 dress. I want it back Libert now, or you need to pay me what I paid for it. I refused. The dress was given to me with clear instructions to dispose of it. It's been completely transformed, and my wedding is in 3 weeks. I legally and ethically considered it mine. Now my future mother-in-law is calling me a thief. My fiancé Tali initially supported me, but is now suggesting I just pay Emma for the dress to keep the peace. Half the family is saying I took advantage of someone in an emotional state. The other half thinks Emma is being ridiculous about a dress she literally threw away. Yesterday, Emma texted that she'd be skipping our wedding unless I either return her property or write her a check for $3,200. My future father-in-law suggested we split the difference at $1,600 to resolve this before the wedding. I am not wealthy. The $350 I spent on alterations was already stretching my budget, but beyond the money, it feels deeply unfair to be pressured into paying thousands for something that was explicitly discarded. The seamstress says the dress can't be returned to its original form. The fabric has been cut, dyed, and restructured. Even if I wanted to return it, I'd just be giving her a completely different dress in a size that wouldn't fit her. My wedding is supposed to be one of the happiest days of my life, but this situation has cast a shadow over everything. Now I am wondering if I should just wear the simple department store dress I'd originally planned on, but even that won't solve the financial demand. Some gifts, it seems, come with retroactive price tags once they become valuable again.